Start rolling. Let's roll.
Really low for some reason. It's really low. For no reason.
You turn the speaker around?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what that is, bro. A lot of people use it there. That's weird. Some weird shit there.
But everything acting funny.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
You gotta take glasses off.
This shit say low network.
Really?
This is a monkey ass, that's all.
Wait a minute. Hold up. It should have been automatically on there.
With this low network, this is something in the building.
Let's get started while we're going.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Yo! What's up, everybody? East, West, North, South, worldwide. Welcome to Mad Mondays
Hola.
with your man, K the host, the Boo, and Dink 216. And my man William chilling off in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm changing my name to Cinco de Mayo.
What? The hell you? What? Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Yo,
Cinco
on
de
May
Mayo.
5th. May 5th, son.
Ancho Cinco.
So you gonna have one of them Mexican hats on and stuff, and the
So that's
little
racist.
what's the
That's
name?
racist.
That ain't
That's
racist.
Uh-oh, the mic fell out.
All right, so you're gonna have on one of those
Sombrero.
things where you what's the name? A sombrero.
Sombrero
And
made
you're
out
gonna
of
have the
cheese.
little red thing for the bulls.
Yeah, you know, hey.
Charge.
Cinco de
Charge.
Mayo. That name is, it's not even made yet. I'm changing it.
Oh wow.
So-
Anyway, we got a lot of guests in the building today.
Yep.
We're gonna start off.
No, you gotta tell the story first.
I'm gonna tell the story.
Before you say his name,
All right,
I
I'm
think
gonna tell the story.
it helps with the mystique.
All right, the mystique.
I use big words today. Yay! All right.
The mystique. Well,
Yeah.
in the morning, Sunday morning, I was just going to get me some gas. Going to get me some gas and stuff, you know.
Not marijuana.
No.
Okay. Just gotta make sure you say gas. I mean, people confuse sometimes.
It was another that concert on Friday. It was another that at the concert that I did not participate in.
So you say.
But I didn't.
Okay.
No,
Nah.
I did not. Just say no.
Nope.
Oh wow, whose phone is that ringing? Somebody calling on Facebook.
The
But
person's
anyway,
calling right now. It's not his service.
anyway, Sunday morning,
Mhm.
I'm out and about, going to the gas station up on
Okay.
152nd.
Okay.
Give me some gas. I ran into this guy who had some CDs of his music.
Okay.
Of his music and everything. So,
I'm doing the E40 thing.
yeah, doing
Okay.
the E40 thing, he's taking it back. So, I gave him cash for the CDs,
Right.
and I also gave him a business card and
Okay.
stuff, you know.
So how much was CD?
CD, he got me for $1 and everything. He got me for $1 and stuff, you know.
$1.
And but I'm gonna tell you this.
That's good.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Thing was, I don't usually carry cash on me.
Divine intervention.
Right, because I never carry cash.
Aha. So it was a purpose you had cash on you.
I guess so. It must have been something from the man himself.
Oh yeah.
The big man upstairs himself. So I was listening to SZA in the car
Okay.
before.
How did that work into this conversation? That's
Well, I was
I can
listening
see it was
to
a
SZA.
female.
I had a bit. Let me tell you. I had seen a video on Facebook of a female dancing to SZA, belly dancing and stuff. I was like,
How
oh.
did you correlate that to
But what I'm saying is, I was listening to SZA.
Okay. All right.
So I took the SZA CD out when I was on my way to Walmart,
Uh-huh.
and I popped his in. Man,
But see, when you say man, is it?
he got fired.
Oh, he got fired because
Yes, he does.
I've witnessed man on many levels.
Yes, he got
They're
fired.
like man.
For me,
That was
to
trash.
hear somebody's CD and just call them, well, he called me up, but for me to just invite them on like 24 hours beforehand, got fired.
You got some. You must have some fire.
Because usually, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Usually, a lot of stuff sounds different, but he got fired.
So, what would you put him? Let's say we're gonna do this for those new generation millennials. You got mumble rap,
He ain't no mumble rapper.
and you got classic. I'm saying classic. We're not old heads. We're classic.
He ain't mumble rap.
Okay.
He ain't mumble rap.
All right.
But anyway.
That's a good sign because I haven't heard anything yet. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's introduce him first and everything, you know. And also, he comes from Erie, PA.
Damn. He's from PA.
Yes.
Hustling his stuff here.
Yes.
Take note.
Yes.
Message.
Yes. Coming to the stage from Erie, PA.
Yeah.
Payso is in the building.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
So, see,
Welcome to Mad
it
Mondays,
was perfect
kid.
because your name's Payso, and I
Yes.
call myself Sickle the Mayo. That's a rapper we're in the South.
Welcome to the show, my man.
South
Welcome
of
to the show. South of the border. So what's going on with you, man? He has an interesting story and everything.
Well,
You can tell us what brought you to Cleveland and what's your journey that brought you to Cleveland.
My fans in Cincinnati. I was out there grinding music, and the Natty was like, "You need to come to Cleveland." You know what I'm saying? You need to come to Cleveland. And plus, people on my Facebook that are in Cleveland and keep up with me online wanted me to come to Cleveland. And those are one of the areas that I haven't covered, which I'm embarrassed to say because being from Erie, we only an hour and change away.
Yeah, don't feel bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't feel bad.
So
That's like saying going to Detroit. I don't go to Detroit.
So I was in Kentucky grinding, did good. Cincinnati did good, and my next stop, Cleveland.
Okay.
So now I'm here. I was here Friday, been grinding over the weekend. Now I'm here Monday.
That's cool. So you're here for how long?
Actually, I'm back on the Greyhound after this interview.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I got to go to Buffalo and do the same thing.
So you literally So this is
Yeah. I literally yes it is. I call it a sales tour.
Okay.
In my book bag is my laptop, and I got 2 CD burners, which I take with me.
Record
Where I
company.
can burn music anywhere, anytime.
wow.
And then I go to the streets, and I don't stop, no matter what, till they gone.
That's ultimate hustle right there.
right.
Yeah.
Ultimate hustle and determination.
Let me ask you this: you thought about taking that trip down to South by Southwest?
Well, I was at Atlanta doing the same thing right across the street from the Falcon Stadium, the gas station over there. They remember me out
Word.
there. I also, because of selling CDs, this is what happened. I was on a Saturday. By Sunday, I was on stage at the Malcolm X Festival.
Word.
I got that on
Word.
YouTube. Yeah, that's on YouTube. I was at the
Damn.
Malcolm
Yes.
X Festival.
This man hustling.
Selling my music in Atlanta over by that Falcon Stadium got me a ticket to Philadelphia. And that's where I met Gilly the Kid. And me and him was in the studio.
Gilly, shout out to
Yeah.
Gilly.
Shout out to Gilly the Kid.
Philly in the building.
Yeah, he embraced
Yes.
me. One of his homies bought a CD at the gas station of mine.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, they came back and picked me up.
Oh wow.
They said, man, we played Gilly your CD. You got to come to the booth. True story.
Oh,
On my Facebook page, me and Gilly is on the default on my main page, so that's a good friend of
That's
mine.
that's the business. Gilly Kid, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I want to hear one of the songs now.
I want to hear it too, because this man is traveling the United States.
Yeah, state to state. State to state, right?
Man, hustling.
Right.
Yes.
That says something.
Tell my man what song you want the world to hear.
I was saying we could start off with Life Grind. I got a track on there
Grind.
called Life Grind. That you know what I mean? It has more of a East Coast type flavorish, but you know I do different types of styles. But Life Grind is a good record.
Yeah,
Man, you would love track 9.
Track 9.
I'm just gonna be honest.
All right.
You'll love track 9, but
right.
we're gonna go to Life Grind.
And before we go, shout out to everybody on St. Clair that's been buying my CDs over at the gas station.
That's
Everybody
what's
in Cleveland.
St. Clair in the building.
Y'all the reason why I was able to get that hotel. I appreciate it. Thank you. $1, $2, sell 100. That's $100 to $200 a day.
That's
what's
business.
up. That's hustle right
Hustle
there.
game.
Ultimate hustle.
So
Yeah,
thank you,
on the
Cleveland.
cat is down here already.
Right, exactly.
Ooh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Oh, that's supposed to be my job, then.
I got love for
I'm supposed to shoot fire like that.
Okay. Y'all ready?
But
Yeah. Life Grind
life grind right
by
here.
Payso on Mad Mondays on Urban City Unplugged.
Yeah.
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 Definitely. I was watching documentaries of Jay Prince, Masterpiece, Sam Cooke,
No.
and all these cats have one thing in common, man. They control their
Something going
destiny.
on.
Mm-hmm. It's
Is so soulful.
it's like
We're gonna keep it on the ass.
Tech Nine,
Payso best ever.
yeah,
Fans love me and I love them back. Every CD sold was a contact. Can't deny facts. Me and places traveling on manner from borough hood.
Shout out to my brother,
Music's a climax.
Romeo Rodriguez.
Last album was a
What's up,
classic.
fam?
That first 3 seconds, if I see something, I see it.
That real music, yeah, it still exists. Nights in the mornings, morning in the night.
Peso, Romeo, P-A-Y-S-O, Peso.
I mean, too, it's called Erie Pacing.
Yeah. Peso banging.
Okay.
Yeah. Check out. And my dumb ass had him as Peso. Yeah, right? I didn't read the art, I just put the CD in. And I really don't normally do that, but I just said, let me play this CD and stuff, because, you know, I was having that vision of that girl dancing on the Scissor song, so it kind of fucked up my mind. But when I listen to this, I listen to it all the way through. 1 through 10 tracks, right?
Pete Rock, Soul Killer. This real music gives a real feeling. I never went in studios and did songs just to waste reasons. Every time I drop it, fam, I cover 3 seasons. Wintertime, springtime,
Hey, my video went
summertime,
off.
bleeding. Cut to the chase, I got full vision.
Hey, Greg.
I see it. I plan to keep
My
the
video went off.
I don't follow trends, dog. I make them and create them. Old Kanye with the soul beats on any street. Mr. Butler with dance all in vibe beats. I am hip hop in its
Let me see that real quick.
You can take it off the thing real quick.
Once again, it's on. I never off the crowd scream, just off the bar without a drink being seen. I don't need no boost, I settle with the streets. Who do you think keeps calling? I know you What? In my life grind, I'm gonna need a whole lot of customers. With this music, I'm a hustler. But I never sold bad product, and I never dropped rap knowledge. Yeah, in my life grind, I'm gonna need a whole lot of customers. With this music, I'm a hustler. But I never sold bad
Whoever
product,
called me
and I
kicked it
never
off.
dropped rap knowledge. Talk to her.
What's going on, man? I just want to give a special shout out to an artist named Payso. Yeah, bro, I just got done listening to your CD, man. It's fire. This is a good body of work, man.
Put it in the hand.
That's what's
I can't
up.
believe one day we can work with each other. You know, get to the lab and make something new. But yeah. For all you guys who don't know, man, who are interested,
Put themselves in a position for a man to hear the sponsors and things.
All right. Bye.
got you.
3, 2, 1.
Yo! I got some serious echo. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Mad Mondays, right here on Urban City Unplugged. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Reverend DeVoe is going to get on the soapbox here for a second.
Reverend DeVoe.
Reverend DeVoe. I told you I'm changing my name like every 5 seconds today. Right? What you just heard is from the gospel of Payso, from Erie, no, Payso, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Life grind.
Yeah.
I got to say, God damn, that was some holy fire. That was some funk coming for your ass. It make you want to just sit back, smoke a fat sack with a nice, ugly ass hood rat. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, that man, dude.
Thank you.
That, I mean, it's rare that you hear about MCs doing their own thing and actually traveling state to state, city to city.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, where did you start figuring that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, I come from a musical family. My mom was a lead singer. My dad had a band with my uncle and everything.
Okay.
So I remember being young, going city to city with them when I was a child.
Ooh.
And one thing that stood out to me, especially my father being older, when times changed within the music business, he always told me, he said, son, you got to go through the mud to get clean water. Because I used to always tell him, look, Dad, I'm getting mad views, I'm getting mad streams, and he liked it, but he was just saying to myself, what is the people saying though? I'm like, look, they comment. He was like, okay. So he basically told me to look up a dude named Sam Cooke.
Right.
And one thing that Sam Cooke did that stood out to me is that this dude purchased his own warehouse and pressed up his own vinyl in the 40s.
Oh,
He
yeah.
put out his own records. He didn't just, he basically had a warehouse and put out his own records and became the most successful. He was the Master P of that time.
Right.
The Jay-Z of that time.
Oh, yeah.
And there ain't been too many Jay-Z's or anybody at that time, whether Marvin Gaye or anything. Everybody was under a corporate system. Sam Cooke took control of everything.
Man, that's rare that you hear.
He took control of everything. Besides him, it was James Brown.
Right.
These are two artists that just took control. And I always said to myself that, wow, I wanted to be that guy who took more control over the things that he'd done and had the hard work. Because being honest, uploading songs and getting streams and getting them little royalty checks every 3 months was okay, but I wasn't really getting the people's response. You know, you got millions of people or thousands of people that stream your music,
right.
But then I go in the streets and they act like they don't want to talk to me. You know what I mean? Quote the artist that we heard earlier when he said, who was that, matter of fact, that we was listening to? He said, you know, everybody follows me on Twitter, but in the streets they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I felt that, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to change that. So when I started hustling my music in the streets and started understanding, you know what I mean? Like when I buy blank CDs at the end of the year, I give receipts to an accountant and I get that 5-10 cents back. So that's how the government know how many CDs I've sold throughout the year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, income tax checks could be like $100, $120, but it's because I'm selling.
Right.
So I basically just took control of the matters and sold my music in the streets, and then long before you know it, not only I was doing stream, but when I walked down to the corner stores, get my blunts or whatever, people acknowledging me, and that feeling did something to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I wanted to go city to city and do that.
So your plan is?
My plans is to get the people, the connects, and all that stuff that people pay to do and everything,
Right.
come to me. Because the whole thing about it is two ways you can take something. You can either destroy the castle, or you can destroy the people within the castle.
Hey, that's
So I want to get to the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you get to the people, and you might get to the right person, things like this happen. So that was my whole key to it. I don't expect to go to a new city and be blown up or nothing. I just expect people to know who I am.
Right.
I got to plant my seeds before I let that flower grow.
Yeah, you know, I dig that. I think you have a blueprint. Most wish they would have had.
I turned down a lot of investors, a lot of dope boys that wanted to put money behind me, and it's for a simple reason. It's because I really want to establish myself with a manual work grind. So when I do get those easy advanced come-ups and things like that, it'll be worth something.
Right.
You know?
You ever, let's see. Now, that song, Life Grind,
Yeah.
it reminds me, like, you know, Team Backpack. style. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
That whole. You ever thought about doing those type of shows with?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
take
yeah.
that back and-
I'm open to do any type of show because what I do is this. I'll do different styles of music telling the same story. See, I don't have to be a trap rapper.
Right.
I can tell my story on trap rapper style vibes. And then the trap rappers will love it. Like, for example, I got a record called Post at the Store.
Right.
Trap song. But I ain't talking about drugs. I'm talking about pumping my music as if my music was a drug. Simple concept. Hustlers caught on to it quickly. We just seen this dude post at the store.
Right.
And we playing this. You know, you should see people when they buy the CD and they play that song, they look up at me
Right.
while I'm grinding.
Like,
So,
yo.
yeah. I put that manual work ethic, you know, the come up story, that Rocky One story, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's nothing but fire, bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
In today's time, your music gotta be damn near perfect, man.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
people don't buy CDs these days. I don't, you know, people, that could have been something people could listen to and throw that shit away. Like, man, ain't nobody listening
Yeah.
to this dude.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that. I've been known to do that.
But you know what? You know what you like. I
Yeah.
do not hate nobody who has a front opinion on music because music is a soundtrack to people's lives. And if they ain't vibing, it's over.
Right, then definitely not vibe. And when it comes to certain sounds, I mean, it doesn't have. If you have good quality sound, if you sound like you up on the mic,
Right,
and,
right.
or your words ain't making no sense, like, okay, no, I'm gonna toss this out the window. I'll use them for coasters. There's some that I still have from like years ago that I still rock. I
Right,
don't know what happened to them, but I love their music.
right.
So-
I understand.
But yeah, you give me that feel of that's some.
I wish I'd have had more copies of the album, and I sold out today.
Did you?
Yeah,
Gosh.
yeah, dude. People came the next day. Was like, yeah, my man's told me about that. Let me get that.
Right.
Let me get 5 of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yes, dude.
So you got another song.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what you want the people to hear.
The next song I got is called "Post at the Store."
Post
This
it.
is my version of trap music,
Okay.
and to be honest with you, I would say I like it directly, man. I can't wait to perform
It's
it.
the business.
But yeah, man, this is a song about what I do for a living.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
so.
Well, right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mad Mondays on Urban City Radio, and
Yes, yes.
this is Posted at the Store by Payso. Let's get it.
Oh no, that's life grind. It's Post at the Store.
In my life grind. Life grind.
Tiny G.
Tiny G, what up, man? This beat is so soulful.
I paid $50 for that.
Really?
This
Man.
music money talk, man. That's all it is. You know what up? Payso best ever, you know what it is. True. Real life. Let's go. I posted the stuff. You see me? I posted the stuff. Got it. This music is
Anything?
cool. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's all about
Actually,
the
I
phone.
got my phone and ain't never called the
I
phone.
posted the stuff. I posted
People
the
calling
stuff.
my phone and ain't never called the phone.
No.
I don't never get a phone
This is
call.
the devil. It's the devil.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can put this back on.
Trapped at the store.
I got everything
Posted
on.
shooters. Posted
Hopefully I got
trappers.
enough juice.
Dollar reactions. This is my passion. Right on the daily. Rappers they hate me. Got it for sale. I got it. Never could break me. Fuck is a light. Fuck is a share. Get to the money. Talent is rare. Fuck all the talking of lingo. Fuck all the looking of miracles. You in control of your life. Never let others decide. Use your talent. Never catch feelings. Go catch yourself. Fuck an opinion. Listen now and listen well. You just live once, go all out, so what you waiting for? None of this waste time, they just envy how you shut the door. Tell them fuck your hater, got my product, got my overmax. Turning dirty mud into water, see how they react. I posted the stuff, I posted the stuff.
Daddy always
This music is cool, I silver the boat, I flipped and broke. I posted the stuff, I posted the stuff. I let them all know, look, heard you was mad, yeah, and I love it. You hearing the song? Yeah, I'ma pump it. Music is money. Money is music. What are you stupid? See why you're losing. Look.
What is it called? Triplet?
I don't pay attention, even pay the look.
What is it called? Triplet when you rhyme like that?
Oh, it's called I call it repetitive. You know, easy chance. You know what I mean?
It may be easier for people to remember.
Yeah.
Pull his stuff.
It's a lot of weed smoke. They want to hit it and get that next word.
Oh, okay, I know what this is.
You just live once, go all out, so what you waiting for? Others waste time, they just envy how you shut the door. Tell them fuck a hater, got my product, I'm a overmatch. Turning dirty mud into water.
They say, did you break it?
I posted the stuff. I posted the stuff. This music is cold. I silver the bowl. I flip it and roll. I posted the stuff. I posted the stuff.
I would give you a business card, but I
I
don't
know. Payso.
Send me numbers, that's fine. I'm definitely close by. Even for anything else, I'll come through.
I posted the stuff.
I'll do a hip hop set.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Go, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm passing around a collection plate. Today's sermon is coming to you by way of Payso.
Yes.
He's in the building. He was posted as stuff. Now, what you just heard was posted as stuff by Payso, and god damn it, listen, how many MCs can you say? And then I'm gonna see that's MC. Because he actually went from a New York style of flow, I'm gonna call it a New York Philly flow, to some Atlanta,
Southern style, you know.
just god damn.
I call
dude.
it positive trap music.
Positive trap. I mean, how many people can say they do that? I mean, they can step outside that element of comfort zone.
Right.
I mean, you find it easy to
Yeah, you know something, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you I realize if I worked at McDonald's, the album would be called Working at McDonald's Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? That's about as realistic. That's how I look at it. I don't, I write situations and things that I really go through. I'm not one of them artists that be like, yeah, this is how it is. No, this is what's going on right now. You know what I mean? So I stay as realistic as possible with different styles of music.
Right. So,
because Posted the Store could have been a rock song. I posted at the store.
that's a music background that you got.
Right,
you can change
right.
the style.
Good.
Which you gotta say, it's rare that I think the heavens, I think your universe actually put you in a place where he was gonna go and just say, you know what, we're gonna bring these two together, and it's gonna be like two ass cheeks to come together and be the shit.
Man, that was a blessing, man. I was jumping up and down in my hotel room when he
Really?
gave me that card, man. Hell yeah. What are you talking? I was excited, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. It's a blessing that I got this opportunity.
Man, we're blessed.
Yes,
By
we're
the talent.
blessed. Right, by the talent. Now, do you got any closing shout outs real quick?
Yes, I do. Actually, I want to shout out to my city. You know what I mean? Erie, Pennsylvania. Was good, everybody out there. Cleveland, everybody on St. Clair. I will be back with Times in the Land Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon. Shout out to the Natty. Shout out to Kentucky. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Los Angeles. Shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Athens, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Every city. You know what I mean? And everybody that support me. You know what I mean? Payso best ever. The manual grind. You already know.
No doubt, no doubt. Thanks for coming on.
Yes.
Just short notice,
Yes.
but everything happens for a reason,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. And continue your grind.
I will. I gotta motivate these people, man. I gotta
Yes.
motivate
That's
these
what you're
people.
talking about.
You
Motivation.
got one more
Yeah.
song? Did you hear
Yes,
someone
I
else?
do. Yes, I do. This is actually a song for the dance hall scene called Fire Hall.
Oh shit.
But it's
He went from New York
Yeah.
to LA, and then he went down to Jamaica.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Fire Hall now.
This is called Fire Hall and everything. You know what I mean? I'm basically telling my story throughout a dance hall beat, but it connects right, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah. Fire Hall, Bad Mondays, thank you, Payso.
Appreciate
When
you,
we
brother.
come back, we'll have
Yeah.
Nova the Rebel in the building.
Yeah, no little rebel, then
Poison Ivy.
Poison.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Shout
That's
out.
this. Oh, go ahead, bro. I'm
Shout
sorry.
out to Cleveland, Ohio, man. Much love to y'all. Thank you for
Yes.
the support.
No doubt. Thank you
No doubt.
for blessing the city.
Most deaf.
Thank you.
Yes,
No
on
problem.
Mad Mondays on Urban City Unplugged.
Let's go.
Payso. Best seven. I gotta get to it.